finally back. The West Ham United career mode is here. Season 2 starts right now. And if you're as pumped as I am, slap a like on this video and subscribe if you're new around here, guys. Hit that little bell next to my name and it will notify you whenever I upload. Let's get into today's video, and we are back with West Ham United, baby. After coming third last season, there is massive expectation from the board and from me to make sure West Ham, do well in the Champions League. Youth development, they want us to do really well there. Brand exposure, they want us to earn 68 million from shirt sales in a single season. That's absolutely incredible. Champions Cup semi-final, can we do it or qualify for the Euro League? And we want to win the Premier League and reach the FA Cup semi-finals. What do you think about our chances of that, guys? Let me know in the comment section down below. As for transfer players, Pascal Henry can leave, Cullen, Martinez, Samuelson, Decore, Mason, and that's it. Yeah, can all go out on loan. Let's look at some transfers now. And the big one of today's video, we're going to trade in Dimitri Payet, looking to get Anthony Martial into the club. Payet plus 10 million. Guys, what do you think of that? Is it controversial? Let me know in the comment section down below. As for Gorkan Toure, he really did impress me on his last few games of the season last year. I'm trying to get a trade deal with Sofiane Feghouli for the 25-year-old right winger. Done really well for us at the end of last season. As for Renato Sanchez, when you want to get a new centre mid in the club, possibly either Kovacic or Lamina leaving the team if this deal goes through, but 9 million plus Cagliari, we'll see what happens with that one. We also go back in for Kaleki Iheanacho, 5 million plus Enner Valencia. That could be a deal that would be absolutely incredible for us if we get this one over the line. Imagine Rashford and Iheanacho in our team. As for the International European Cup, we do win our first game against Lazio 2-0. Andre Ayew and Marcus Rashford amongst the goals in that one. Really good stuff there. Reid picked up a red card, but nothing too serious to be fair. We do go into contract negotiation now with Gorkan Toure with Besiktas, 78.5 million per week and a 5-year deal. Hopefully that'll be enough to see Gorkan Toure join the club. As for Anthony Martial, that deal gets accepted straight away from United. 120 grand per week, a 5-year deal, crucial first team player. Will Anthony Martial join the club? Guys, what do you think about this potential deal? Let me know in the comment section down below. As you can see here, Lamina, well, 30 million and he could be leaving the club. That could be a really good trade if we get Renato Sanchez in, so we'll have to see what happens with that one. We do have to up our bid for 13 million plus Cagliari. They want 33.5 million by Munich for the young centre midfielder, so we'll see what happens with that deal. I'm confident we can get a deal over the line for this one. But we do get our first signing of the second season. Anthony Martial joins for 10 million plus Dimitri Payet. What do you think about that deal, guys? I'm absolutely excited about it. Payet, wasn't playing the best last season. We needed a young player to come in and take this team to the next level, and I think Anthony Martial can be that player. As for a game against Mönchengladbach, we do win that one 1-0. Marcus Rashford amongst the goals in that one. We're going to contract negotiation now with Kaleki Iheanacho. This is the first we've got with negotiations with the young Nigerian striker. Obviously last year City did freeze us out, saying that we couldn't make a good offer for the player. As for Reece Oxford, the deal comes in from Barcelona. He might not be happy about this one, but we do reject a £6.5 million move. He's a great player. He's going to be a first team player maybe at the end of this season, so we'll have to see what happens with Reece Oxford. As for Mario Lamina, we do accept the deal with £29.5 million, and that can only mean one thing, or does it? We do a stall for the time being because we want to see if we can make progress with Renato Sanchez. Now, a deal does get accepted by Bayern, but we've still got personal terms to agree. 50 grand per week for the 19-year-old, 5-year deal, important first team player. We'll see what happens with that one. As for another game in the pre-season, we do win 2-0 against Fenerbahce. Again, Rashford with 2 goals to his name. He's on red-hot form at the start of pre-season so far, and we're absolutely winning games effortlessly here. Again, we're going to contract negotiations with Kaleki Iheanacho, 92 grand per week, 20% bonus per goal, and a 5-year deal. Squad rotation player. We'll see what happens with that one. Gorkan Toure being incredibly hard to deal with. 85 grand per week we offer him, which is 20 grand more than what he's currently on at Besiktas, and a 5-year deal. Squad role is not specified at the moment. As you can see, we do accept the deal of the 29.5 million for Mario Lamina, which can only mean one thing and one thing only. We've got a double signing happening, guys. Renato Sanchez joins for 13 million plus Jonathan Cagliari, who does leave the club to join the absolute massive German giants in Bayern Munich. And Kaleki Iheanacho joins the club for 5 million plus Enner Valencia. What do you think of that deal? The wage is a little bit higher, but I think it's a player that is going to live up to that wage bill, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below if you're happy with Anthony Martial, Renato Sanchez and Kaleki Iheanacho joining the club. We do see a 4-1 win in the semi-finals against Bilbao. Masaki with 2 for Feghouli and Gray amongst the goals here. Very good stuff there. With Toure being incredibly difficult to deal with, we do turn it to Ousmane Dembele. the 20-year-old winger. We do offer Fagudi plus 12.5 million. We'll see what happens with that one going forward. As you can see, though, Mario Lemina does leave the club for 29.5 million. We wish him all the best, and he's gone to a really great club as Liverpool. But guys, if you are enjoying today's video, slap a like on it and subscribe if you are new around here. We get ready for the final in pre-season in the International European Cup. It is going to be a great game against Lazio here. The ball falls to Manuel Lanzini, opening a couple of minutes here. Produces a great save from Marchetti in net. But we would come forward again. Sanchez wins the ball in the middle of the park. Plays it inside now into Lanzini, who turns away from his man. Marcus Rashford's got the pace ahead of the centre-back and finds the back of the net there. Marcus Rashford opens up scoring inside 15 minutes. Number 23. And it's 1-0 to the Hammers. Great bit of turn of pace from the England man. It's a great ball from Manuel Lanzini. Sanchez started the attack, winning the ball in the middle of the park. It's a great pass and it opens up for Lanzini. They're trying to shut him down. I don't know why I've done that. It's allowed Rashford to come forward, and Marchetti, despite getting a touch, cannot stop that from finding the back of the net. But Lazio have got a great attacking lineup. They really do. And they do come forward with Keita here. The Spaniard gets his shot away. Donnarumma makes a really good save there. But again, we lose the ball to Keita again. Keita is a very dangerous player, and you don't give him space because he can hurt you. He still wants the ball, lays it off into Deca, I believe that was. It's a great save though from Donnarumma. Again, to the second half now, we come forward with Antonio. Antonio with the pace. Rashford blocks off the centre back, and Antonio's allowed to slip through the middle here. Gets away into the back of the net. 2-0 to West Ham. It is Mikel Antonio with the finish. We double our lead, and it's a trademark celebration from Mikel, but what a finish that is from him. He's run straight through the team. His raw pace and strength is enough to see him as one of the best wingers in the league. One of the most underrated players probably in this West Ham team. He goes through on goal here, and the defender gets shrugged off, and that's a really good finish there from Antonio to make it 2-0. That could be game over as Anthony Martial comes forward now. Plays it inside. Was looking for Sanchez. Does fall to Rashford. He's got Antonio in space, but it falls to Rashford with a shot, who puts it just wide of the mark. As Martial comes forward again, what can he do? Gets away from his man. He does shoot. He's denied by the post. It falls back into Lanzini. Back into Martial with the volley. Straight down the throat, though, of Marchetti. Good stuff, though, there from the left midfielder. Again, though, let's try and get a goal back here. Ravel Morrison, the former West Ham player, onto the ball. Plays it into Tongaruka. Back into Ravel Morrison. Turns. Plays it inside. Cresswell clears as far as Enzi. It's stopped by Donnarumma again. As the ball comes in again, Lazio dominating the last bit of this game. Noble tries to link up with Ayew. It falls back to NC again on Eniki. Falls back now into Felipe Anderson. Donnarumma at his near post makes the save. 90th minute, it's going to be Felipe Anderson line up a free kick from range. The game's over, and it's saved well by Donnarumma. The game would come to an end. We do win this pre-season tournament. Great for the team. Obviously, it makes the season a little bit more sweeter for us going into it. We've got a Community Shield game coming against Manchester City in the next episode, guys, but things are definitely looking up for the club so far. As you can see here, the board are absolutely happy that we get £3.6 million for winning that competition added to our transfer fund. And as you can see again, Gorkun Toure does decline the contract offer, so we have to hold our breaths now and see what happens with that deal. Here's today's deals done in the video. Lemina, Sanchez, Ian Nacho. There's some you might have missed because I didn't add into the video. There's some loan deals away from the club, which you will see in a minute. Mason leaves to Crew Alexander. Wish him all the best. I believe Josh Cullen left on loan to MK Dons. That's all the deals that have been done today, guys, and I'm going to leave you looking at this squad report. As always, if you enjoy the West Ham Season 2, you're pumped to see it back, slap a like on this video, guys. I really would appreciate it. Also, subscribe if you are new around here. It'd mean the world to me, and it helps the channel grow. There's a little bell next to my name. If you click that, next to the subscribe button, it notifies you whenever I upload. Make sure you click that, guys, to never miss a series or a series of FIFA or an episode of these career modes. As always, I hope you have a really nice day, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Come on, you irons, and peace.